Want to start creating content and actually make money online, but don't know where to begin?
No experience? What? How? With this low budget? I have to start somewhere!
Maybe you're stuck on ideas, or you've got ideas, but something keeps stopping you. I'm here to show you how to create content with basic skills, zero experience, and even a low or no budget. I'll guide you step by step with ideas, tools, tricks, and simple methods so you can start using them and grow confidently. If you're ready to begin your journey, subscribe for more beginner-friendly videos. Today's video is all about making animation clips with AI using consistent characters, then turning them into a full video ready for YouTube or social media. I'm using a kid's rhyme as the example, but you can use the same steps for any similar ideas. Just swap the music for different age groups or voiceover to create stories for any audience. If there's something specific you'd like to learn about content creation, drop a comment below. If it's within my expertise, I'll gladly create a lesson for you. I'm starting with a fun and trending concept to help you learn animation in an easy way. These YouTube channels caught my eye because their styles are simple, attractive, and perfect for beginners. Once you get the hang of this approach, you can use it to animate any idea you want, or just follow along if you don't have a concept yet. And don't worry, I've got plenty more ideas coming in future videos, with new techniques and tools depending on the concept. Some of these channels have been around for ages, but there are plenty of newer ones doing really well with fresh ideas. The best way to grow fast is to play with your own concepts and put your own twist on things so you stand out. It definitely helps to watch similar channels, but use them more for inspiration, then build your own strategy that feels true to your style. Let's take a look at what these channels are earning. One of them is pulling in around $98,000 a month and roughly $1.8 million a year. Let's check out another channel. This one's making about $33,000 a month and around $735,000 a year. That doesn't mean you'll hit those numbers in a few days or weeks. Growing on YouTube is a journey, and it takes commitment, consistency, and time to build an audience. The point is that the potential is there if you stay focused, follow solid strategies, and stick to YouTube's monetization rules. Alright, let's get started. Step 1. First, we need a solid prompt for our AI tools. Just something clear and creative so the AI knows exactly what we're trying to make. Next, step 2. We generate a rhyme. You can let the AI come up with something fun, or write your own if you're feeling inspired to add your own creativity. Step 3. Once the rhyme is ready, we turn it into a song. The AI can help build the lyrics, the melody, and even the music behind it. Step 4. Now we create an animation prompt. This is where we describe the characters, the style, the vibe, basically how we want the animation to look and feel. Step 5. With that prompt, we generate the actual animation. The AI takes our ideas and turns them into a full animated sequence. Step 6. And finally, we bring everything together. We edit the video, add the music, polish it up, and produce the final version. This is the first step. You can keep the command short and straightforward, or you can describe it in more detail to get a more unique result that fits your content style. It really helps to mention things like the length of the rhyme, the layout, and who the rhyme is for. Check out the video link in the description for a detailed walkthrough on how to write a prompt that gives you better results. Next, copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT to generate your rhyme. If you've already written your own, you can skip this step. In just a few seconds, the AI will give you a nice rhyme to work with. If you're not happy with the first one, just ask for another. It's quick and completely free. Having the best rhyme really helps attract a bigger audience and makes your content stand out. Once you've got the rhyme, just copy and paste it into a Word document and save it. That way, it's easy to edit or reuse later. Or, if you prefer, you can go straight ahead and use the rhyme to create your song in the next step. Next, we're going to use Suno to make the song with music. I'm using the free version here, just to show how everything works, but I wouldn't recommend using the free version for anything commercial. I'll also be comparing the paid and free versions in upcoming videos, so stay tuned if you want to see which one is worth it. Let's make the song. First, click Create. It'll open a new screen where you'll see two options, Simple and Advanced Mode. For this, go ahead and choose Advanced Mode since it gives you more control. Now, copy the lyrics you created in ChatGPT and paste them into the Lyrics section. Next comes the fun part, choosing the style. You can either pick from the suggested styles or just type in the vibe you're going for. For example, you could write something like, kids rhyme, active and fun. Don't worry about using technical music terms, just describe the mood and feel you want. Make sure you set lyrics mode to manual, because you're using your own lyrics, not auto-generated ones. N. Type in your song title. Once everything looks good, click the Create button at the bottom. It'll take a little bit of time to process, so just hang tight while it generates your track. Suno will give you 4 versions of your song. 2 of them are available only if you're on the paid plan, but the other 2 versions can be downloaded for free. Now the song is ready to download. Let's play it and check everything before we download it.
Hop, hop, twirl around. Rainbow colors on the ground. Giggle, wiggle, touch the sky. Milo and Luna. Ooh. Hop, 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 hurrah. Milo the blue bunny hops so high. Sky blue fur and purple eyes. Tiny yellow backpack tight. Milo the blue bunny hops so high. Sky blue fur and purple eyes. Tiny yellow backpack tight. Ready for rain.
You can choose the song you like most from the 2 options and download it. Only you can download the MP3 audio for free. As I said earlier, only the paid version can be used for commercial purposes. For now, we'll skip the upgrade and download the free version instead. You can find the downloaded song in the Downloads folder on your laptop. The next step is creating an animation prompt. I'm using Grok's free video animation tool, which only makes 6-second clips. Since our rhyme is 1 minute and 54 seconds long, we'll need about 19 clips. I've already drafted a prompt, and I usually tweak it to match the rhyme I'm working on. Let's walk through it quickly. My rhyme has only 2 characters, which makes things much easier. Keeping the number of characters low helps maintain consistency across all clips. For beginners, I always suggest starting simple, fewer characters, basic outfits. You can try more complex setups once you're comfortable, but starting big can lead to inconsistent results and a lot of frustration. This rhyme is for kids, so we're going for bright, colorful, 3D Pixar-style visuals. Your style should always match the content you're creating. I'll explain how to choose styles in another video. Next, describe the environment or background you want for each scene. You can also mention camera movements, either list specific ones or just say you want movement included. If you need consistent characters and smooth continuity between clips, make sure to add that to your prompt. Now we're going to create the animation prompt for our rhyme using ChatGPT. Copy and paste the prompt you wrote into ChatGPT. Then copy and paste your rhyme at the end of that same prompt. Press Shift plus Enter to move to a new line before adding the rhyme. Once everything is in place, hit Enter or click the arrow. ChatGPT will generate an animation prompt like this. You'll see the character descriptions right at the top, followed by all 19 scene prompts. Each scene is clearly labeled just the way we asked, so you can instantly tell which clip belongs where. This makes the whole process of organizing your video clips so much easier when you move into final editing. Let's copy and paste this whole animation prompt into a Word file. I'm using Google Docs because it's super easy to organize everything. You can create different tabs, rename them, and keep all your prompts and scenes neatly separated. If you want different backgrounds for each verse and chorus, mention that in your original animation prompt. If you change your mind later or you are not happy with the first prompt, you can always return to ChatGPT and ask for an updated version. When you switch to a different background, make sure to request smooth transitions between scenes so the final video flows naturally. Always double-check your animation prompt before making the video in Grok, so you don't end up wasting any of your video credits. Now you can see that ChatGPT has created a new prompt with smooth transitions between background changes and a different background for each verse. We'll use this AI tool in the next step of producing our animation video. I've been creating around 30 clips per day on the free plan, but Grok doesn't seem to list any daily or monthly clip limits or credits like other AI tools do. If you've used the free plan, please share how many clips you could create. It will help other content creators considering the free version. Signing up is easy with email, Apple, or Google. We're using Grok Imagine to make our animated video clips, and it's pretty cool because it can handle both images and videos. Before we start, there's one quick setting we need to change so our animation prompt works properly. Just click your profile icon down in the bottom left corner, then go to Settings. Click on the Behavior, then scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see an option called Enable Automatic Video Generation. Go ahead and switch that off. We only turn this off because we're using an animation prompt. If you're turning an image into a video without any prompt, you can leave it on. But for what we're doing, switching it off stops Grok from creating random videos we don't need. Since the free plan has a limited number of clips, we don't want to burn any on videos we didn't mean to create. Let's start creating a video. Click the image icon in the command box. You'll see a list of aspect ratios you can choose from. The 16:9 ratio is perfect for landscape videos, like YouTube long-form content. The 9:16 ratio works best for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook portrait videos. Just pick the one that fits the style of content you're making. You'll also notice two creation options here, one for generating an image and one for generating a video. I'm going to start by creating an image with the characters and background, and then I'll turn that same image into a video. Copy the character and scene descriptions from the animation prompt you created earlier in ChatGPT. Paste them into the command box in Grok, then click the upward arrow icon to generate the image. It should be ready in just a couple of seconds. Once the images load, pick the one that works best for your animation. Most of them will look very similar, with small differences in color, lighting, or details. For example, some images are with 2 pink kittens instead of 1, so take a moment to choose the image that matches your story the closest. I'm going with this image. Just double-click it, and it'll bring you back to the main screen. Now switch over to the video option. Copy and paste the animation prompt for your first scene into the command box. Before you generate anything, make sure the aspect ratio is set correctly for the type of video you're making. If everything looks good, click the upward arrow to start creating the video. You'll see the video generation progress right on the screen. It usually takes about 1 or 2 minutes, but sometimes it finishes even faster. For this clip, it took around 40 seconds. Now the video clip is ready. Are you excited to see how it turned out? This is our first scene. I'm going to use the final frame of this video as the starting image for the next scene. That way, the next scene begins exactly where this one ends, and the final video will flow nicely when we put everything together. We need to pick a frame where both characters' features are clear. I want the bunny's backpack, the kitty's green bow, their eye colors, everything, to stay consistent. I'm choosing this frame because both the bunny and the kitty have their eyes open, and we can clearly see all the details we need. Right-click on the video and choose Save Video Frame As. This will save the selected frame as an image on your device. Make sure you remember which folder you save it in. Keeping your files organized really helps avoid mix-ups, especially when you're working with different content. Next, download the video clip for the first scene by clicking the downward arrow on the right side of the video. It will be saved to your computer, usually in your Downloads folder. Again, organize these video clips in separate folder if you like. There will be 19 video clips and we need them in correct order for editing the final video. Let's create the video clip for the second scene. Click Imagine on the left panel. Then select the plus icon in the command bar. Choose Edit Images. This will open the folder in your device. Find the folder where you saved the image from the first scene's video frame, then click Open. The image will upload to Grok for creating the next video clip. Return to your animation prompt file and copy the prompt for scene 2. Paste that prompt into the command box just like you did for the first scene. Click Create Video on the image to generate the second scene. Now that you've learned to create video clips, you may still run into a few issues as you make more. Here are a few tips to help you stay on track. If you use this image to create the next video, it won't give you the best output because Pink Kitty isn't fully visible. Choose a frame that includes both characters. If you can't get a good frame, upload another clear image of your character and create a combined image. Grok will generate a couple of images, pick the best one. You can recreate the clip for a slightly different version by clicking Redo, but adding a specific command before you recreate the video will help you generate a more refined and higher quality clip, so that you don't waste any of your video clips. The first video got updated with the extra command, so now it has flowers and butterflies in the background. I asked for more action too, but I didn't mention what kind of action I wanted, so it didn't really change much. When we clearly describe the action we want, Grok will adjust the character's animation as well. Being specific makes a big difference when you want the AI to give you the exact result you're after. Now you can see the new action. The kitty is picking flowers. If you only use the kitty's name, Luna, you might end up with a bunny picking flowers instead. When I don't explain who Luna is, the AI has no way of knowing. It's always better to define the character clearly, just like I did it at my instruction as Pink Kitty. Before creating a video, make sure to edit your prompt if you're aiming for a specific outcome. This helps you avoid wasting credits on clips that don't match what you want. If you forget to download the video, don't worry, you don't need to recreate it. Just click Favorite to access all your saved clips and download it from there. This option is only available if you were signed into your account when you created the video. Once you've created all your video clips, it's time to put everything together into your final video. I'm using the free version of Canva for the final step. Start by clicking Create, then choose the video format you need. You can search for it by typing a keyword like landscape, YouTube, TikTok. Or just scroll through to the right side. You can select the layout that best suits your content, then double-click it to open it and start editing your video. For YouTube Shorts, go with 1080x1920 portrait layout. For a regular YouTube video, I'm using 1920x1080 landscape for long-form YouTube videos. When you get to this screen, go to the left panel, click Uploads, and then click Upload Files. Select the folder where you saved the video clips that you created in Grok. I've organized mine by verse and chorus, so I'm loading verse 1 first. You'll see a blue line while the upload is in progress. Once the upload is complete, the blue line will disappear and the time length for each clip will appear. Next, upload the song that you created in Suno. This will take a few seconds. You'll find the uploaded song under the Audio tab. Now drag and drop your video clips onto the timeline in the right order. You can check each clip's name by clicking the 3 dots. This is why I name my clips. It makes organizing them on the timeline much easier. You can either drag and drop the clips onto the timeline, or simply click a clip and it will appear on the timeline. I'm showing the editing process for the first scene here, but you can load and arrange all your clips the same way. Once you've arranged all your clips on the timeline, drag and drop your song onto the timeline. To add smooth transitions between clips, click the transitions icon in between the clips. Play around with different transition styles and timings to see what fits your video best. I'm not going into detail on this. I'll leave it to you to play around and have some fun with it. You can click Apply between all scenes if you want to keep the same transition settings throughout the entire video. You can also keep one transition style within a verse or chorus, then switch to a different transition when moving into the next verse or chorus to create a nice visual change. Now play and review the video to fix the audio on your clips.
What a beautiful day! It is! Let's play!
I don't want to keep the audio from the video clips. I only want the song created in Suno as audio. To do this, click on the first clip, then press Ctrl+A on your keyboard to select all clips at once. Go to the top edit bar, click the speaker icon, and adjust or mute the clip volume. This changes the audio on the video clips only, not the song on the audio track. Now play the video again to check the audio.
Milo the blue bunny hops so high, sky blue fur and purple eyes.
Next, I'm going to add captions and align the video clips with the song by adjusting the video speed. I'm doing these two steps together because you'll need to play and check both the audio and video while making these edits. Now play the video and pause it right where the lyrics start. Move the black line a little to the left, because we usually stop just after the lyrics start playing. Now go to the left panel. You'll see the T icon labeled text. Click on it. You can choose any of the text styles. I'm going with Add a subheading. Now it's your playtime. Select the text box, highlight the text, and then go to the edit bar at the top. Try out different fonts, adjust the size, change the text color, and explore whatever else catches your eye. It's an easy, hands-on learning moment for you today. Click around the icons and see what each one can do. But keep in mind your font should be a bright, noticeable color so it stands out while the video is playing in the background. Pick a clean, readable font and a size that isn't too tiny or too huge. Remember, people might watch your video on a phone, a laptop, or even a big TV, so make sure the text looks good on all of them. Now move the text box to the bottom of the screen, but leave a bit of space at the bottom and on both sides. This helps make sure your captions look good even on older TVs with thick frames. Now go to your song lyrics and copy the lines that are currently playing. I usually copy 2 lines at a time so the captions sync nicely with the audio. Paste the lyrics into the text box, just like I'm doing here. Adjust the size of the text box and its placement on the screen so everything looks clean and balanced. If you want, you can add a nice animation to the text. Click Animate on the top edit bar. You can animate the text on entry, exit, or both, it's totally up to you. Play around with the different animation styles and pick the one that feels right for your video. Now play the video and adjust the length of the caption so it matches the timing of the lyrics.
The blue bunny hops so high, sky blue fur and purple eyes. Milo the blue bunny hops so high, sky blue fur and purple eyes.
Next, duplicate the text box. This keeps all your font, color, and size settings the same. If you add a brand new text box each time, you'll have to redo all the settings from scratch. Move the copied text box by simply dragging and dropping it to where you want it on the timeline. Continue copying and pasting your next lyrics, and adjusting each one on the timeline. If you don't want captions in your video, you can skip this step. Now let's sync the video with audio. The first 4 video clips we created are for the first verse of the song, so now let's adjust the speed of each clip to sync the visuals with the audio. Click on the video clip, go up to the edit bar, and select speed. You can increase or reduce the speed by dragging along the slider. On the slider, you'll only see values in multiples of 0.25. If you need something in between, you can type the number manually. Just keep in mind, the minimum is 0.25 and the maximum is 2. Anything below 1 slows the clip down, and anything above 1 speeds it up. You can also edit the audio track. Just click on the audio clip and use the options available in the edit bar to make your changes. If you want to remove part of the audio, just split it and delete the part you don't need. And if you mess something up, no stress, you can always undo it or go back to the original settings. If you want, you can turn the audio volume up or down. Fade is one of the most important options when editing audio. It helps your sound start or end smoothly instead of cutting in or out suddenly. A fade in makes the audio gradually get louder, and a fade out makes it slowly get quieter. It keeps your video feeling clean and professional, especially when you're switching clips or adding background music. Some options in Canva are only available in the paid version. You can spot them easily by the little crown icon. Once you're done editing, play the full video and check everything. Make any adjustments if something looks off or you missed a spot. The free version can be a bit slow, and even the paid version might freeze or make the audio break for a second while you're editing or playing. Don't worry, once you download the video, it'll play smoothly on your device. Also, don't delete your project in Canva right after downloading, so you can come back and fix anything after watching it on your device. By clicking here, you can rename the video if you want. Once you finish the editing, go to Share to download your final video. You can also share it directly to these platforms without downloading, but I usually download my videos and check them on my PC. Sometimes I even upload the video to YouTube in private mode and watch it all the way through before publishing. It's just part of my quality check routine, so I have time to fix anything if needed. To download, click the downward arrow. You'll see the download start right away. It can take anywhere from a few seconds to a few minutes depending on your video length and internet speed. Wait, don't close this screen until the download is complete. Keep it active to make sure the video finishes downloading. AI tools and video editors get updated all the time with new features, but the main functions usually stay the same for a long while. If you notice small differences, you'll figure them out easily. And if you want to stay updated on major changes, please subscribe. I'll be posting new videos whenever big updates roll out. You'll get a confirmation message like this once the download is completed. I'm going to play the part of the video I've prepared. Before that, I want to thank you for subscribing and supporting me in return.
Milo the blue bunny hops so high, sky blue fur and purple eyes. Tiny yellow time